You're sitting at your desk, coffee in hand, ready to jump into the markets. You've got your Raiz app open, but nothing's moving. The numbers are frozen. You're thinking, wait, is my internet down? Did the apocalypse happen? Or is it just not open yet? Ever been there? Ever wondered, what time does the Raiz market actually open? If you're like most Raiz users, you're probably juggling a million things. You've got work, family, maybe even a side hustle. And you're using Raiz to take control of your finances, to build a little nest egg, or maybe even just to dip your toes into the world of investing. But timing is everything, right? Especially when it comes to markets. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity, or worse, get caught off guard by a sudden market swing. See, Raiz isn't your traditional stock trading platform. It's built on exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. These ETFs track broader market indices, like the ASX 200 in Australia or the S&P 500 in the US. And because they're traded on stock exchanges, their trading hours are tied to those exchanges. So, let's get down to brass tacks. In Australia, where Raiz primarily operates, the underlying market that influences your Raiz portfolio is the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX. The ASX's standard trading hours are from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST. Now, here's the crucial bit. Raiz itself operates within these market hours. However, the exact timing of when your Raiz transactions are processed can vary. Raiz typically processes trades once a day after the market closes. This means that if you put in an order during the trading day, it won't necessarily execute immediately. It'll likely happen after 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, when Raiz aggregates all the day's trades. But what about the U.S. markets, you ask? Raiz also offers portfolios that invest in U.S. ETFs. The U.S. stock markets, like the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, and NASDAQ, operate on Eastern Time, ET. Their standard trading hours are from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which translates to some pretty late hours in Australia. So, keep in mind that if you're invested in U.S. ETFs through Raiz, those trades will be influenced by the U.S. market hours, and Raiz will process those orders after the U.S. market closure. Essentially, the key takeaway is this: while the underlying markets are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for Australian assets, and from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time for U.S. assets, Raiz itself processes trades after market closure. So, you can put in your orders throughout the trading day, but the actual execution will happen later. It's also worth noting that daylight saving can affect these times. When daylight saving is in effect, the times will shift by an hour. Always check the official ASX and US exchange websites for the most up-to-date information. Understanding these nuances is crucial for managing your expectations and making informed decisions with your Raiz portfolio. You're not going to see instant changes like you might with a dedicated day trading platform. Raiz is more about long-term, passive investing. Knowing the market hours helps you understand when your investments are being influenced and when your transactions are likely to be processed. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.